Hey guys, my name is JessiMew, and welcome back to My Time at Portia. In the last episode, we tried our best to prepare for the fishing competition today, which I believe is just going to start in a few minutes here. Oh, we have a letter too. I wonder if maybe this is going to tell us where we need to go, because I'm not actually sure where this fishing competition is going to take place. Oh no, it's a letter about the Day of the Bright Sun. You know, I remember reading about this one back when we played this during early access, but I don't think we ever saw the event. The 19th of this month is the Day of the Bright Sun. To celebrate, please prepare a present for the town and give it to Mayor Gale before the 18th. On the day of the holiday, we will throw the presents from our airship, thank you. Alright, so if I remember correctly, you guys said that things like apples and whatnot would actually be pretty good for us to use as gifts. So since we do have so many apples in our pocket, maybe we'll use one of those. Well, you know, before we go to the fishing competition, I want to show you guys, I just discovered that we can actually take care of every last chest by our workshop just from the very same menu. If we click one of these green arrows over here, it'll actually change the chest that we're using, which saves so much time organizing. Not that we have too much space to work with right now, and we still seriously need to work on the storage situation. But I made sure to save the spines in our inventory, just in case we come across Mars again. Well, but we probably want to put away our herbs, don't we? That might be a good gift for Dr. Zoo, but I'm not sure if anybody else would really enjoy them. Actually, let's make sure that we bring some of this honey as well. If we could maybe separate this? Yeah, let's just bring one jar of honey. I'm sure that Papa Bear is going to participate in the fishing competition. He seems like an excellent fisher anyways. We have our fish on hand just in case Pinky's there. I think we're pretty good. We even have our shell too, so we can offer that up as another gift. Now we're almost ready to go, and it looks like all of our planks are ready to pick up. Hardwood planks for the bridge. We have copper bars too, so we can make some more of those copper pipes. In fact, let's go ahead and tuck that away into our inventory. Oh, and I do still have the copper pipes. I think it was Petra who wanted these for our next commission. I wonder how many people are actually going to participate in this thing. Do you think maybe they're all going to be by the river? Well, there we go. Fishing day has officially begun. Is anybody here? Scent? Oh, wait a second. Are you somebody new around town? I don't think we've ever seen you before. He almost looks like the tourist that we find every now and then. Oh, and Pinky. Okay, after we talk to Scent here, after we figure out who he is. Oh, he is a tourist? Alright, well, let's go ahead and chat with him, I guess. Did you know that back in the old world, they used to play games on something called a video game console? I have never seen one, but supposedly you can become another person on it. Surreal, right? I really want one. No video games in Portia, can you even imagine? But where did Pinky go? Oh no, I'm afraid we may have lost her. Well, maybe she's just going down to the stream too. Honestly, there aren't too many people out here, so it seems like most of the villagers are probably going to the fishing competition. Well, fingers crossed they're out here somewhere. You would think that this would be the best place for them to conduct any sort of fishing competition in general. There are lots and lots of fish to be found by the stream. I don't see anybody, though. In fact, it is super quiet out here, aside from all of those monsters. Well, the bus is stopping over this way. Should we continue down to the waterfall, maybe? It's too bad that nobody told us where it's taking place. Who's walking over there? Do one of the brothers live on Amber Island? Wait a second, what's all that? Are they seriously having a fishing competition right in the middle of all of these monsters, though? There's crabs all over the place, sea urchins. Oh my gosh. It is pure chaos over here. There are tons of people participating too. You know, I'm pretty sure that we actually have to register for the event first. So maybe we have to talk to Gale over here? Let's see if he has anything to say. It looks like his quest was probably for the Day of the Bright Sun. But can you tell us about the fishing competition?
Is waiting for me to have dinner. I need to head home right after I finish the work. Not a minute's delay.
Well, Gale, I think it's still bright and early in the morning. Like, you don't have to worry about dinner just yet. It's only 10 a.m. Well, his mind is clearly somewhere else, I guess. Let's go ahead and talk to Mars over here too, just to give him all of those spines that we found.
Now I can get some more umbrellas made before it rains again.
There we go. And in fact, we're even going to get the recipe for the umbrella ourselves, so we should be able to make one too, with all of the spines that we gather from the sea urchin. But yeah, who would we talk to register for the event? Maybe Presley? It looks like he's over here too. This is the gift exchange. Oh, and everybody is already hard at work. We have a Remington, Toady or Toddy. We have Sam. Oh, here we go. We can participate from this right here. Pay the 200 goals entrance fee to join the tournament. It'll cost 3 hours and 15 stamina points too. I didn't realize that we actually had to pay to join in on this one, but I guess it's probably going to be worth it. I wonder if that means that they're going to give us something to use too. Oh no, don't end the event just yet. Jess? Oh no, did I break the game? Ooh. Okay, there we go. Punch yourself free from the invisible walls, Jess. Alright, let's get fishing before we run out of time here. Okay, so we have to use our own fishing rod, and that probably means that we have to use our own bait too. That is one seriously big fish, though. There's one very, very big one that's probably worth quite a few points. Let's just try to reel in this little guy, though. The Emperor Blue Mackerel. It had a star next to it, so it looks like it was actually a special kind of fish. Do you think we'll get to keep the fish that we catch? Oh, and I know what we're going after right now. That one down there seems to be one of those frogfish. Oh, an emperor frogfish even. We're getting super, super lucky with our fish today. There's another catfish too, one of Pinky's absolute favorites. That one's just a regular catfish, unfortunately. Oh, are we winning right now? With 90 points? You know, we might actually be. I think that icon is supposed to represent the player up in the corner. Well, I guess we'll find out. If we are, then we are seriously blowing our competition out of the water. Whoa. Ooh, this one is a little bit feisty. He's going right off the screen. We don't want to let that red bubble get too big or else our line is going to snap. So we have to be very, very careful with this guy. Just a little bit more. Oh no! Oh, I pushed my luck. Alright, well, it was bound to happen sooner or later. That's one fish that unfortunately we weren't able to catch. But I still think we're doing a pretty good job. We still have about an hour to go before it's time for us to call it a day. And to be honest, it doesn't seem like anybody else is going to catch up to us. Ooh, wait a second. Somebody just caught a pretty big fish over there. We still have... Oh no, that was the last of our bait. Yeah, we still have a pretty good lead, and there's really not that much more time to go. So I think we have a good chance at winning this. Who is going up against us right now? I think it might be Nora right here. Oh no, it looks like her line just snapped. Yeah, I think Nora's the one who's in second place right now. Remington is in third place. And... McDonald's? Poor thing, you haven't caught a single fish yet. He looks like he would be pretty good at fishing too, so I'm kind of surprised. I think McDonald was actually the one who takes care of the ranch around town. So we're probably going to get to know him pretty well as soon as we have a place to take care of animals. But it looks like the fishing competition is nearly done. So we had a Emperor Blue Mackerel, Emperor Frogfish, Catfish, Bubblefish. Very, very good. It looks like our Emperor Blue Mackerel was the best one, probably because it was actually pretty massive. Well, we won. So do we get, like, points for that or something? Reward for rank 1. 10 fisherman's badges? 10 bacon fish rolls? Oh no, I don't think we're going to have enough space in our inventory for all of these things. Yet here we are just leaving it right on the beach. Littering, Jess, really? Well, we'll come back and get it for sure. We'll have to probably run back and make a brand new chest, though. Polly, I'm surprised that you didn't join in. You look like you would be pretty good at fishing, too.
Man should be as strong as me. Mars? Oh, come on, he's not even close.
Hey now, you be nice to Mars. His shop is right next to yours, isn't it? Wait a second, are they related? Is that why his shop is called like the best brother or something? Oh, wouldn't that be funny if this is all like some sort of big sibling rivalry thing? Very, very interesting. And you know what, before I forget, let's make sure that we offer up Gil one of the apples, so we'll have something ready for the event.
Ah, another uninspired gift. It's got some use, I suppose.
Oh, nice, an uninspired gift. Thanks, Gale.
For the Day of the Bright Sun are a bit different in Barnaval. Here, the airship tradition has been going on for almost 40 years. I think it started when someone jumped on the peach statue and started throwing cranberry candy at everyone.
Higgins, what are you even doing? This place is so chaotic right now. We have Papa Bear just pushing the mayor right out of the way. And you know what, Papa Bear? You might actually be able to help us out, because if we go ahead and give you that honey that we brought, that should free up a little bit of space in our inventory. And he seems to appreciate it a lot too. You know, honestly, I'm kind of surprised that he's not joining in on the fun. Maybe it's because there are rules to this thing. Maybe he's not allowed to fish in there with his bare hands and all. But I think they should let him have a try. Oh, and that's the end of fishing day? Alright, so we still have quite a bit of the day to go. Quite a bit more time to get some more work done. But that was pretty fun. And I'm pretty sure that we even have a second round of fishing day tomorrow too. If we check on our calendar here, it says that fishing day is going to take place tomorrow as well. So I guess we have another chance to really show our stuff. Can we still take a peek inside the gift exchange? I wanted to see if we could get here too. We have 10 of these things, right? Oh yeah, there they are. 10 fisherman's badges. So to be honest, there isn't a single thing aside from these fish balloons that we could buy. Balloons of varying shapes, good for outdoor decoration. So I guess we could actually put this up right outside our workshop. That might actually be pretty cute. Though I do like these new outfits too. A fisherman's shirt, the fisherman's pants. Those are the most expensive of the bunch. We could buy a kingfisher pennant, a banner that's only given to the most recognized fishermen. It'll actually give us a little health boost too if we place it inside our house. I think I'll probably go with these decorations though. If we can get a few more badges tomorrow, that would be really cute. Oh, we can even see them here. That's right, there's the flag, there's the fish balloons, and it looks like this is the banner. Yeah, I think I like this thing the most. That would look really, really cute in our workshop. Oh, Papa Bear, now you're trying your hand at fishing, grabbing up all of those extra fish that the other townspeople couldn't. Well, it seems like he's going to be busy for quite a while. And yeah, look at all of these people who came out to enjoy the festivities. Even if they weren't participating, there were a lot of people who just came by to cheer everybody on. Actually, we still need to figure out if there's anybody around town who would like to purchase all of these fish for us. Not to mention, we're probably going to need the extra gold. We're going to need the gold before tomorrow, in fact. Okay, it looks like we have just enough on hand. Yeah, if it's going to cost us like 200 gold just to play, we're gonna have to keep that in mind for sure. Well, here's Carol, but I'm sure that she's not going to want fish at her clothing store either. I guess we could always check. No, not accepted. She doesn't even want to see a fish. Why am I not surprised? Do you think maybe we could sell it to the restaurant? We have Jack over here. I think this was his sister's flower shop, though. Alice's flower shop. Can't imagine that she would want any fish either. Some more tourists over here. Yeah, let's see if maybe the restaurant will accept some fish. It looks like they will. Ooh, and look at that, 101% market value. So they'll actually give us extra gold if we sell it to them. Yep, I think we may have found the perfect place. Let's sell all of our frogfish first. These are actually worth a pretty penny too. I'll bet that our emperor frogfish is going to be even better. 152 gold? Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to change my inventory. We just want to put this straight in your pocket. The only one that I want to keep on hand are probably the catfish. I mean, I guess we could see if maybe Pinky would enjoy the Emperor Blue Mackerel a little bit more. But at that price, I feel like it would be a little bit more worthwhile to just sell it off. We'll sell our Emperor Catfish too. We'll sell our Pufferfish as well. And then for the regular catfish, let's go ahead and keep maybe 4 of them on hand. That way we have some extra gifts to offer up to Pinky for sure. Nearly 2,000 gold now, that is crazy. And now we have plenty of space inside our inventory to do whatever we please. And you know, speaking of inventory space, the only person I don't remember seeing at the fishing competition was Petra. I wonder if she's around here somewhere? Sometimes we see her out here just reading her book on the benches. And since she does work around this place, I would imagine that she has to be nearby. Unless she's already gone back home for the day anyways. Ooh, wait a second, is that another chest? Another sneaky little chest hidden in the bushes here? Ooh, what are you hiding, Martha? Some apricot juice. I feel like we may have actually found that somewhere before. That's always good though. We'll always accept a little bit more juice to keep our stamina high. I would just go into the research center, but we don't have our discs on hand, and I feel like we should probably talk to her about those too. So maybe that's something that we'll save for tomorrow? We'll make sure that we grab our discs before we go to the competition, and then we'll head straight to the research center. How adorable is this? It looks like Django is actually teaching Toby here how to fight with a sword. I wonder how his mother feels about that. Actually, who is Toby's mom?
Did you just move here? Never seen you before.
It looks like he's the son of Martha, and I just saw her run into the restaurant too. It seems like he wants to be an adventurer of some sort, doesn't it? I wonder if he's going to be just like us, going to Amber Island someday.
The best teacher ever.
Oh my gosh, that is so cute. A little apprentice and mentor. Well, we'll leave you guys to it. Maybe someday we'll even get to go on an adventure with the little guy if we're lucky. After he's had enough proper training, of course. Now, why don't we go ahead and chop down a couple more trees? Because I have a feeling we're going to need some extra wood just to make another chest. Yep, and what do you know? There we go, already out of space. Actually, wait a second. Now that we have so much gold, could we just unlock another one of these inventory rows? 400 gold to unlock 1 row of inventory. That would save us some serious time. So let's go ahead and unlock the first one. Yeah, go ahead and confirm that. And there we go. Look at all of that space that we have now. Actually, how much can we carry? 3 pages worth of items. It looks like the price goes up the further we get too. 600 for those. Yeah, all the way up to 600 gold for each inventory row. Okay, so I wonder if it's going to keep raising every single time we unlock one. Well, that makes sense. But the more stuff we can carry, the more gold we're going to have anyways. Now we might as well go ahead and finish leveling up our intensive training skill. 2 of those, and then 1 more inside our axe skill here. That even unlocks us row 2 of the fighting skills. We can increase our damage, our defense, and our maximum health. I feel like that's going to be more important as we get into our next group of missions. The mines out here might not be too dangerous, but I'm sure that Amber Island is going to be different. You know, why don't we go ahead and gather up all of these food-related items, and we'll place them inside a chest inside our house. That would probably be a good place for all of this stuff anyways, because most likely we're going to need it inside to cook it on the stove. So there's 1 more wooden storage container. And then I'm pretty sure that we also had to make some of these small planter boxes too. In fact, Emily wanted 3 of these, but we only have enough wood to make 1. So let's go ahead and set up our civil cutter to make some more of those wooden boards for us. And as we go to sleep tonight, we'll have it cut as many as it can. And as far as I know, the Portia tree farm is still out of commission. I haven't received any notification that it's ready to open, and last time we were there, it didn't seem like they were ready to work at all. So they're definitely taking their sweet time putting up that fence of theirs, but I'm sure once all is said and done, it is definitely going to be worth it. So let's go ahead and set up our little storage crate over here, I guess. It's not as though we have any furniture in our house, just the bed that it came with, so it probably doesn't matter too much where we place this thing. We'll go ahead and put our apricot juice in here. All of these strange fish dishes too. Creamy salmon stew. I think this was what Dr. Zoo told us to eat, wasn't it? Alright, interesting. And it even gives us a little boost in maximum health. We have some spicy fish soup, and then we have our bacon fish roll. Ooh, and that adds quite a bit of defense. See, that's another thing that I would expect to be very, very helpful in more difficult mine shafts. We didn't read about this book either. The umbrella book that would allow us to craft our own umbrella. I wonder what we can use the umbrellas for. Like, aside from the rain anyways. Maybe they can be used as a weapon too? Not that anything is really going to top our big giant spiky knuckles. These things were doing a number on the enemies before. Now since we have a little bit more time to spare, let's go back out to see if we can gather up a few more caterpillars. Since we know that we need to bring our own bait now, we better make sure that we at least have as many caterpillars as we had before. I wonder if the second day of the fishing competition is going to be any different. Will they choose a different location? Maybe new people will join in? And if new people join, that could always mean that it's going to be a little bit more difficult. Did I see something down there? That's where Gust likes to do his painting, right? It looks like he may have actually left his painting outside today. Does he usually do that? I thought he packed it up before, but maybe I was mistaken. Well, his painting still looks mighty gorgeous. I'm just surprised he's leaving it out to the elements like this. Is there something out there? That might just be animal poo in the distance. Yeah, it looks like it is. For a moment I thought that maybe it was some sort of enemy or something. But it looks like it's just a little bit of animal feces. Ooh, and some bamboo papaya seeds? Well, that's definitely different. Fully grown after 8 days and can harvest bamboo papaya. We can only grow this in the summertime too. Ooh, I'm not sure if we've ever seen seasonal seeds before. I've never actually noticed that in the descriptions. I wonder if that means the pumpkins can only be grown in a certain season. We haven't actually given that a try yet. But there's one caterpillar at least, so we have one shot for fish. Oh, are those the pan bats? Oh my gosh, you guys, we finally found the pan bats. Alright, time to do a little exterminating. I feel so bad though. Look how cute these guys are. Could they possibly be a nuisance? They look like they're just minding their own business out here too. Mayor Gale was so worried about them though. Oh geez, and it looks like they have a pretty tough gust attack. So we get meat from them, we get some type of fur I think. And it looked like we also managed to collect some, oh my gosh, some teeth. And some wings too. Now where'd that last little pan bat go? Oh, there he is way down here. Running away from us. The poor thing. Ooh, it looks like he can even heal himself as well. Interesting. Still no chance against our spiky knuckles. But if the pan bats have some healing properties, that might be good for the resources that we can collect. Ooh, and we actually had some honey out here too. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. That must be from the last time that we came by to kick Papa Bear's trees. So we only managed to find 4 more caterpillars, which is probably not going to be enough to win us the next competition. That means tomorrow morning we'll have to make sure that we keep our eyes out, but it seems like we have a pretty decent amount of time before the fishing competition ends. Just enough time for us to do yet another caterpillar sweep. I'm pretty sure one of you mentioned that we can also go to one of the shops to buy some caterpillars too. So maybe we'll do that in the morning too. But for now, I think it's about time for Jess to tuck herself into bed and to get ready for another great day of fishing tomorrow. So for now, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye guys!